Hebrews 13, verse 5. Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have. For he himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be contented with what you have. If you are a married man, be contented with your wife. Don't be too desperate. If you are a single lady, be contented. One day your own will come. Because of a desperate life, don't stretch forth your hands to carry what does not belong to you. Because definitely, if you stay 100 years, one day will come which you will return to the owner. Remember that he can never forsake you. Remember that he will always provide for you. Remember that he will always make a way for you. But don't be too desperate. When I am seeing in Christendom, a lot of pastors, they are living in competition. Desperate lives, desperate spirit has possessed them. I want to be like this person. I want to arrive. I want to make name. Let people know that Mama and Papa has arrived. I want to drive the latest car. I never dispute or despise. I'm not telling you that it's bad. But when it is not time, continue to sow until that time comes. Don't be too desperate. Don't be too desperate. If you are a man of desperate, you will lost it. Respect God in your life. Respect the anointing in your life. Respect the one that called you. Make use of that office very well. Respect that office. If it's not better today, tomorrow good things will come. If you sow well, you reap well. If you sow evil, you also reap evil. But don't be too desperate. A man, something happened in Lagos. A man was so desperate. A man was too desperate to travel to abroad. He did not have that money because of the desperate spirit in him. He went to a shrine, collect money from a shrine. Now the agreement was, as I'm going to abroad, there is a price that he will be paying to that shrine. There was agreement between him and the devil because he was so desperate. Now the man traveled abroad. He made it big. Things were working well for him. But he refuses to understand one thing, that anything that the devil gives you, you will come back to get something that is more than what he blessed you with. He refuses to pay the price based on the agreement. You know what the devil did? They deported the man. They seized everything. Not just that. The sickness that inflicted him is a sickness that will take his life. When he came to me, I looked at him and said, sir, there was a deity that you entered an agreement with, and is that deity that wants to kill you? He said, yes, it's true. I went to a deity. I entered into an agreement. They gave me money. I traveled abroad. I made it. I have everything. I have a company in abroad. But there was a price to pay. Since he refused to pay that price, he returned to square zero. I said, do you believe that if I pray for you, you will give your life to Christ? I will lay my hands and I pray for you. You believe that everything will work well. Denounce the devil and be free. He said, Mama, I did not know that it will go to this point. The person I'm talking about cannot even walk again. You see, the devil cannot give you something that you will enjoy forever, slowly gone, because of a desperate life. Maybe his friend has gone abroad and he was so desperate. He wanted to go abroad. By any means, however it happened, you don't want to know. prayed for him. I saw the deity coming up here. I said, God is the supreme deity. I delivered him and I said, go back and serve God. Never you go back again. Never you deviate again.